up on my grandparents' farm and ranch. We did both at any given time. We always had livestock around, and we boarded a lot of horses for people that lived in the city or nearby that didn't have the facility to keep their horses. And also my dad had built an indoor arena, which made it really convenient during really bad weather to at least have a place to go and ride. So it was a very popular place, and it ended up being kind of a little community in which I grew up with a lot of people around all the time. We were always riding. I grew up farming with my dad, and I helped Grandpa and Dad do a lot of haying and a lot of harvesting, so that meant I spent a lot of hours with adults, mainly growing up. My mom was a very big role model while I was growing up. As you know, my whole family was, but my dad was gone working in the fields a lot, and he trained horses when he got home. And my grandparents, they always pushed us into riding and gave us the opportunity. We had the place and the opportunity to do it, but my mom was always there, making me get out there and practice, making me sometimes get out there and ride, probably when I didn't want to. And so it was great that she had that initiative to get us going. And we showed horses as well as rodeoed, so we had a few different horses we're always getting on. So we learned a lot of different disciplines, and I think that helps as being a well-rounded person in riding and training and understanding horses. And she rides a lot still, and she also does a lot of work with young horses and likes to train futurity barrel racing horses. And so every once in a while she gets one that I can help her with. Maybe it'll come to the ranch and be with me for a little while, and I can get it rode down, and then it goes back to her and goes to more serious training. But I think the Western industry really gives just anybody at any age a great responsibility where they can take pride in. They can see a finished product. It was December, and I was back from college, and my sister and I were practicing because we had qualified for the finals, which was going to be held in our hometown. And of course, because it was over the New Year's weekend, it was going to be indoors, obviously, for weather reasons. But we laughed at ourselves because we are out in this arena, no heat whatsoever. And the weatherman on the radio said, "And the weather is 65 below with the wind chill." And I thought, we are nuts. What are we doing out here? Because every time I'd go to rope, I'd back in the box and I'd go, and I'd warm up my hands, and I'd get ready and nod my head, and I'd go rope really quick, and on the way back I'd warm up my hands again. And so it was just, it's almost comical now to think of how diehard we were. I mean, we just dealt with it because we had to. Our choice was limited. There wasn't a balmy day, and there wasn't a heated indoor, and we just did the best we could with what we had at that moment. And we smiled and had a great time.